Now, this is a shortcut. So you have your complexes in a 6-second strip multiplied by 10 gives you your heart rate, and that gets you pretty close. It works really well for bradycardic rhythms. For your faster rhythms, sometimes it doesn't work as well. So this is kind of the standard way that they teach to figure heart rate. So you've got your strip here. You locate a QRS complex that falls on one of these big dark lines. See how this one falls right on this big dark line right here? All right, so you identify that. Your next line you label as 300. All right, and this is beats per minute. And 150, 100, 75, 60, and 50. And what you're looking for is you're looking for the next QRS complex. All right, and it lands right here. So I would say this heart rate is somewhere between 60 and 75. So this is actually closer to 60 on this, so I'd probably call this 65, 68, somewhere in there. Does everyone see that? And you've got that on your ruler. You can hold it up there, and yours actually has those smaller segments too, right? So you can actually nail it down even further. Right? Does everybody see that?
That is a third complex on the rulers. Yeah, because it says that if I started QRS on a line, it's not like 3 boxes away, it's 300. You don't see this again.
Yeah, let me see your ruler there.
It says measure on the third QRS.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the distance is there. Yeah. And this is, and what I'm showing you is if you don't have your ruler. This is if you've got like your 4 strips I gave you earlier. If you pull one of them out, here, let's all do it right now. Pull it out. Pull one of them. I don't care which one. Oh man, I forgot. All right. And then find a QRS that lines up on one of these thick red lines. Does everybody see it? Find one. We're one that's close. You know, ballpark. We're not building pianos here. We're figuring rates. Okay. So find one there. All right. The next line to the right is 300 beats per minute, 150, 100, 75, 60, and 50. Find out where your next complex lands. All right. And then, so like on this one, so 300, 150, 100, 75, 60, and somewhere between 60 and 75. And that's your heart rate. All right, so here's one that's not done already. Whoops.
So we just have to remember those numbers then?
Yes, you just have to remember those numbers. First bit of memorization for paramedic school. All right, so on this one here, okay, so right here, this QRS pretty much lines up with this big thick line right here. All right, so I'm going to start right here. So this first one's 300, 150, 100, and then 75. All right, so I've hit my next complex. So it's this side of that 75 line, so I'm going to call this I would probably call it 75 and call it good, but 77, 80, whatever it is. Okay? Does everybody see that? If this kept going, again, our numbers, 75, 60, and 50. Cool.
What's the one after? If we had to keep on past 75, would be 50.
What do you mean?
It's going down by.
Going down?
Yeah, it's going down by. Not consistent.
It's not consistent. You just have to memorize these 6 numbers. It's these 6 in order. So 300, 150, 100, 75, 60, 50. Below 50 is whenever your 6 seconds, amount of complexes in a 6-second strip times 10 comes in. This is the recommended way to do it for your normal rhythms, but for bradycardic rhythms, that's where we want the 6 seconds times 10. Okay? We good with that?
You said what you just said again. You said this is the recommended way.
This is recommended way down from all the way down to 50. Anything with the heart rate below 50 is when you would just do your 6-second strip times 10.